Welcome to our top things to do in Oahu video. So the first place we want to talk about is Ho'omaluhia Botanical Garden. This garden is located 20 minutes outside of Oahu and it is so beautiful. It literally looks like you're on the set of Jurassic Park. This garden is huge. It is around 400 acres and it is filled with plants and flowers from different tropical countries. We highly recommend walking the trail to the lake because you will be able to see a lot of the plants and you also end up with an amazing view by the lake. We spent about 2 hours here, which included driving, walking, and taking some photos. Next, we have the Byodo-In Temple. We actually recommend going to both the Botanical Garden and this temple on the same day because they are near each other. The cost to go into the temple is $5 per person, and you can buy your tickets online, which is what we did, but it really doesn't make a difference as you have to wait in the ticket line to show your online tickets anyway, so that's just a little tip for you guys. This temple is a replica of the Byodo-In Temple in Japan, and the grounds around the temple are so beautiful. We think it is well worth a visit to experience the beauty and tranquility of this place. The next thing you should do is visit Pearl Harbor. There is no cost to enter, but you do need to make reservations on their website in advance to visit the USS Arizona Memorial Site, and there is a convenience fee for that, which costs $1 per person. If you are driving there, you also have to pay for parking, which is $7. And just a quick tip, no bags are allowed inside whatsoever. So they have an area where you can pay to store your bag, but we just ended up leaving our bags in the car. There is a lot of walkthrough areas with a lot of information about the history, so we spent a good 2 hours here, and even within that 2 hours we didn't go through everything, so just keep that in mind in case you do want to see everything. Obviously, when you're in Oahu, you need to go to a beach, so we're going to tell you about some of our favorite beaches. First up, we have Ala Moana Magic Island Lagoon. This beach is really nice because it has a wall that blocks the waves, so the water is really calm. The water is also quite shallow, so it's perfect for kids. The second beach we want to mention is Waimanalo Beach. This is on the east side of Oahu and it has a great view of the mountains in the background. There's also a lot of shaded areas because there's lots of trees. However, the waves are pretty big and strong here, so go into the water at your own discretion. It is definitely a more lay on the beach and dip your feet in the water every now and then sort of beach than enjoy swimming in the ocean kind of beach, if that makes sense. And the last beach is Waikiki Beach. Yes, it is busy and is popular, but the views are great. The sand is nice and you can safely swim in the water. Also bonus points that there's food everywhere nearby. Is it really a trip to Hawaii if you didn't go to a luau? There are a few luau options in Oahu, but we went to Paradise Cove Luau as we heard great things about it and we really enjoyed it. We got the lowest tier package and it costs $150 per person, which is kind of pricey, so make sure you arrive early enough to take advantage of all the pre-show activities. They have games, they teach you how to dance, they have an orchid bracelet station, and so much more. The views are amazing. We also got to watch the sunset before the show started, so that was beautiful. We thought the food was just okay, but you're really there for the show, and the show was amazing. It was so entertaining and they really put a lot of effort into keeping you engaged the whole time. Another thing you need to do is go to the North Shore. We always dedicate one day to the North Shore when we visit, so we highly recommend snorkeling at Sharks Cove and stopping by Laniakea Beach to see the sea turtles. You should also definitely try Jenny's Shrimp Truck while you're in the area and also get a loaf of banana bread from the Makua banana bread stand. And if you are in Oahu between the dates of April 19th to August 30th, then you should definitely go watch the free fireworks at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. They do fireworks every Friday at 7:45 p.m. It's only about a 5-minute show, but we go every time and it's just a fun thing to experience, especially if you have kids. Number 8 on our list is Hanauma Bay, which is a snorkeling spot that's great for all ages. You do have to make reservations in advance and they only open the reservations 2 days in advance at 7 a.m. so make sure you set an alarm for it. Cost is $25 per person, but we think it is well worth it as you are able to see a lot of fish. You do have to pay extra to rent snorkeling gear, so we just bought some cheap ones off Amazon and brought it with us from Seattle. Also make sure to wear water shoes and a rash guard as there are lots of coral, and bring snacks and drinks if you plan to spend a good amount of time there. The next thing you should do is watch a sunset. We have a few places that we enjoy watching the sunset from. First place is Tantalus Lookout. This is not only a great place to watch the sunset, but also to get a great view of the city. A lot of people come a bit early and actually have a picnic while waiting for the sunset. However, parking is quite limited, so make sure that you get there there early to secure a spot. The other place is Kahe Point Beach Park. Hopefully I said that right. This location is about 40 minutes away from Waikiki, so it is a bit of a drive, but if you are in the area for the day, then you should definitely go to the spot because it has a beautiful view of the sunset. It was actually one of our favorite places. And the last thing you need to do in Oahu is obviously eat all the good food. We have multiple videos about all the food in Oahu, so make sure to go watch those if you need some ideas of where to eat. If you are someone who likes more adventurous things, these bonus ideas are for you. The first one is go on a hike. If you want something easy, do the Makapu'u Lighthouse Trail. Just make sure you go early because parking is limited, and along the trail there is no shade, so if you go during the day it can get really hot. There are also no bathrooms at this trail, so keep that in mind. If you want a more challenging hike, you can do the Pink Pillbox hike. Even though this hike is short, it is a constant incline, so just remember it might be a little hard and it's okay to take breaks, and just make sure to drink lots of water. The view at the top is worth it though, so just keep pushing through. And the last thing we want to suggest is going to the Kaneohe sandbar. So when we went, we were actually able to kayak there, but unfortunately you can't do that anymore. So now you would have to go on some sort of boat or catamaran tour, but this is honestly one of our most favorite things that we've ever done, so we highly recommend you at least look into it. A lot of people snorkel in the area as there's lots of sea life, and sometimes the tour company will have stand-up paddle boards or kayaks that you can use, so it would definitely be a fun experience. It is also really cool that you can just stand in the middle of the ocean, so I think that's something that everyone should experience at least once in their life. But anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. And last but not least, don't forget to keep winning at life. See you guys in the next video. Bye!